Hi coaches, I just wanted to take a quick second and make a video about Facebook posting. We are going to host an amazing Facebook revival group next week. However, in the meantime, there's going to be a Sunday before that start, and I want to make sure that you've got a few of the basics in a very short tutorial under your belt so that you can articulate yourself and make the most effective posts between now and then. First of all, whatever you're saying, whatever you're asking about, whether it's the coaching opportunity, to join a challenge group, to join a free group, you've got to be authentic. You can absolutely use content that you see other coaches post, but if you don't make it your own, if you don't create something that will really speak to the people you're trying to help, it won't land at all. Second of all, you need to be clear. You can't be so vague about what you're offering that people are unsure if you're trying to talk them into a waterbed or if you want to go for a run with them later or what it is that you're saying. So although we don't generally spell out necessarily the 21-day fix and all of its details, you do want to be clear about the fact that you are talking about a product and a service that you're providing. I'm going to post just a few of my own Facebook posts in the comments below this video so that you can get a look. That's not to say that mine are all brilliant. It's just I don't feel comfortable depicting somebody else's and having us sort of talk about the wins and losses. So I just selected my own. Number 3, an eye-catching image. So you should create this yourself. You can certainly use transformation photos from Beachbody, but I'll tell you, if you're comfortable doing it, no pictures will get you more traction than your own. Girls, I am no size 2. I never will be, but if I share a picture of myself, I have a jam-packed challenge group the next month, and that is the truth. Because it's raw, because they know me, because they can relate to what that means in their lives. So if that's something you're comfortable with, I cannot tell you how effective it is. I also like to put, so a picture, a transformation picture, I like to either put a quote or some text about what I'm offering, and then a picture of food. Beautiful food, but food that's approved for the program that you're talking about. So if it's 21-day fix, a 21-day fix approved photo is really helpful. I think that people feel like starting an eating plan or eating clean, they just hear restriction or change or loss. So I think I've had really good luck taking a picture of something that's beautiful that is still appetizing and appealing and adding that in there. And then you also want to think about an attention-grabbing first sentence. Like, what can you say that would make somebody be like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I think my last post said, this is really hard for me to put out there. I shared pictures of myself, and I talked about, I'm not a size 2, so I know that I'm not putting these out there to be like, dang, look at this. But, I struggle, and I can see muscle tone, and I feel really good about this program. And it went over like gangbusters. And again, that's because of the authenticity of it. So an attention-grabbing start, that could be sort of funny. It could be kind of funny, or it could have a double meaning. You just kind of have to get creative there with what would make you stop your scroll and want to read on. And then think about, as you're crafting your post, who are you talking to? Are you talking to athletes who want to up their running time in the winter by adding in some strength training? Because that post is going to look very different than talking to someone who's so overweight that she doesn't even have the confidence to join a gym because she'd be too embarrassed and too clueless walking in the doors. And that post is going to look very different to a pretty athletic mom who's just super busy and has a hard time carving time out for herself every day. Or maybe she does carve time out for herself, but she hates having to pack her kids up and take them during dinner time to the gym, etc. So think about, who are you talking to? Who do you want to work with? It might not be an exact replica of who you are, but you've got to be very clear about who you are trying to get this message to land and resonate with. If in the back of your mind, you're worrying about one of your husband's coworkers reading this post and judging you, you're going to have to get over that. Unfriend that person. Hide them from the post. That's not who you're talking to. You are here to help women live a better and healthier life. You've got to get that in the forefront of your mind and not worry about silly shit like that. I promise you, when you let that go, it all gets easier. 6, when to post. Call to action posts about joining a challenge group are best served, in my opinion, on Sunday night between 7 and maybe even 10 p.m. They do not land on Thursday afternoon or Friday night. Ain't nobody thinking about eating right on Friday night, including me, right? So that's not a smart time. In the morning, as people, are scrolling through their Facebook as they're waiting for the toaster to pop up, they're not going to click on something and buy it. They just need like fun and enlightening and inspirational things. So that's a really good time to post a meal idea for a great dinner or an inspirational quote or your workout picture. But when you're making a call to action, trying to move someone into action, doing that on a Sunday night, even Monday nights, and Tuesday afternoons, believe it or not, tend to be the best times. So the beginning part of your week is where you really want to focus that energy. And then don't make your posts too long that people are like, oh, done. I can't even. It's too long. It's 45 minutes. I think a paragraph or two, maybe sharing your story, what you can offer them, what the benefits of them joining are. Feeling low on energy? Do you need more time in your day? Are you sick of feeling run down or standing in your closet and not having anything that you feel comfortable in? Starting with something like that and then say, I can offer you X, Y, Z, some fat blasting workouts, customizable food plan, complete with clean and healthy food grocery list and a nutrition packed shake. So one meal of your day is done without even having to think of it. And then 8, and this is really, really important. This is what separates us from some of those other girls. All business is done behind the scenes. Take it into the back room. That's where you talk money. It's tacky to talk money in front of other people. So if you make a post, you don't share the price in that, and you don't share your link. You don't say, hey, fatty, you should order this. Here's my link. You make sure that you are responding to people's messages. If they make a comment, say, hey, Brittany, I'm going to PM you right now so that they know that they've been seen. Send them a message behind the scenes. Ask them about their goals. A lot of people will say something like, well, how much is it? Well, I don't know, because I don't know what your goals are. Because if you are having trouble with nutrition, I might want to talk to you about the 21-day fix. If you just had a knee replacement, the 21-day fix is not going to be a hit for you. I want to talk to you about PIO or maybe P90. So you've got to really figure out what do they need from you, and then you can help prescribe them the best route possible. Frequently when I make a post, I am referencing the 21-day fix, but obviously it's not a one-size-fits-all game. So my groups are comprised of people doing 2 or 3 different programs all at the same time. So don't be scared if somebody's best fit is hammer and chisel to go ahead and put them in a 21-day fix workout. Your coaching will apply across the board. And then once you hear back about their goals, of course, you'll be asking them some questions and they'll respond. And then you can get more down into the nitty-gritty price part. Once you've got a clear understanding of their why and what they need from you, the price starts to become secondary. Once they really feel like you can address what's bothering them, what's keeping them from living their best life, what they've been searching for, then the price objection starts to fall away. When you lead with, yeah, it's $160, they're like, meh, pass, just as easy not to. So you've got to apply the value to what their specific need is. And that's your job as a coach, my friend. You're not here as a salesperson, you're here as a coach. What is their goal? What solutions do you have to help them arrive there? And then you match them together. The financial part starts to become in the back seat once they really have had it identified for them through your articulation what you've got that's going to make their life better and how you're going to piece those things together. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I'm going to share a couple of my sample posts in the comments, like I said, and I want to let you see one of my favoritely worded posts. I posted one night, Sunday evening, and I got 3 comments, and I think my mom's the only one that liked it. God bless her. But I knew it was good. I knew it was good. I changed the image just enough that people weren't like, I saw that yesterday. And I posted it again the next day, 36 comments, totally blew up. So you've got to get a professional armor about you. You can't take every post seriously. Some of them land, some of them don't. You've got to get your craft perfected enough that you aren't so sensitive that you won't try it again. And like I said, I knew this was a good post. I really did. It just didn't land that night for whatever reason. So I tried it again. If you're putting posts out there and you're getting crickets and crickets and crickets, you got to change it up. You got to take a hard, cold look at it. You've got to talk to another coach. You got to talk to your upline. You got to talk to me and say, hey, take a look. Something's not landing and I'm not sure what it is. I need your help. That's what we're here for. We're all a team. We come together and we do this together, locked arm in arm, forging forward for the greater good of the health and wealth of everyone around us. All right, I'm out. Thanks. Bye.